Welcome to this edition of 305 Live, brought to you by Miami Underground Entertainment, introducing you to the local talent.
Chris and I started like 2 years now ago.
No way.
Well, it's actually 3 of us.
Well, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that was...
We had a band, Big Brat, before. That was not as successful.
Or as good.
But then we kind of went our separate ways. I stayed with Chris. We kind of just started writing some songs, and then picked up Sebs, and then picked up Javi. It's been like a year now.
Yeah,
with all of us collectively together. Yeah. Getting better.
Yeah. It's been on a downturn. I mean, a little bit before last year. I started picking up last year, I believe.
He's the scene historian.
Yeah. I've been doing this for too long. I should open my own library.
Write a book.
Yeah, I should.
Memoirs
of a local scene.
Sounds like a good album.
Damn. Write that down. Write that down.
Camera.
I mean, the party scene down here makes it a bit of a challenge to be successful as a rock band, mainly because everybody's so into the electronic music and the dance music and the ultra and the thing.
It takes up all the venues.
And it takes up all the venues.
What little venues there are.
Yeah, the few that there are.
But it's not entirely their fault, because I mean, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, South Florida used to have a really prominent metal scene, and then that started dying out on its own, but a lot of the venues just stopped.
They associated like any bands
with that kind of style, and they were always a liability. I mean, you had people getting kicked in the face, mirrors getting brought down, tables being thrown, chairs being thrown.
Roxy.
Definitely.
I mean, we actually
80% of our shows are
up north,
outside of Miami.
Yeah.
And if anything, it's either Talent Farm or Foxes that still really support South Florida music scenes. You know what I mean?
We share the same bands that we all like, but we also have our very different kind of tendencies to listen to things.
We all like Radiohead. So that's a certain. We all like Radiohead equally.
And we all at one point liked Explosions in the Sky.
At one point.
I still love Explosions in the Sky. I know what you guys talking about.
They're alright.
Yeah, they're played out, man. I don't write too much in perspective of other musical influence, but I like to write music kind of to reflect emotion. I don't think in terms of, okay, I want this song to sound really metal or really punk or really this. Sometimes I just go along the lines of, well, I want it to sound really angry or really happy or maybe really, melancholy, or depending on that. I mean, that's just me. They sometimes I'll bring in a foundation, and then they'll each throw in a little bit of their own styles. That's the thing, though. I was actually thinking about this the other day. I like to think of each of our styles as a reflection of our own personalities. I'm very big and over the top a lot of times, and
understatement of the year.
Sebastian tends to be a little bit more quiet, but he's also really complex, and the parts reflect that. Gabe's really groovy, so every time he comes in, it's nice and groovy.
I can see it.
So his personality's groovy?
Yeah, man, he's a groovy guy.
And that's why we play so many shows up north. And we're trying to get more fans that are up north than down here, just because they're more passionate. Yeah, and they're more willing to go that extra mile to appreciation.
Fans up north are a little bit.
I mean, it's not to say that the ones down here aren't. It's just the fact that they haven't been exposed to it as much as the ones up north have. I mean, you go Broward County and there's a bunch of bands just playing shows every weekend. It's ridiculous, and if it's not at a venue, they find a way. They'll set it up at a house, they'll set it up at a warehouse, wherever.
Yeah.
And they'll play it. They'll play, and
people show up
in droves, in packs.
You guys want to come back here?
We're already. Oh, okay. You'll be the first one to go.
I do it.
Well, I was trying to help you guys. It's good against the fence.
The car looks cool.
Oh, nice.
For real.